Так, вроде бы. Надеюсь, там еще не склеится, вроде должна. Так, вроде бы. Очередной квест. Пошло или не пошло, интересно. Ну, не пошло. Вроде должно идти, хотя. Excellent. Мисс, спросить.
Please wake up.
Здорово, Жук, ты чё не спишь?
It's where I rest my pretty little head. So fluffy and comfortable. This is my bed. There are many beds like this, but this one is mine.
Тут еще со мной вот, ну он сейчас отошел курить, Виркстов под мухой, как он на ютубе.
It's all about the birds and the bees, and how the birds like to eat the bees and other insects. My collection of paintings. Mom said I could have any painting in the house for my room. It was a rigorous selection process. I just can't seem to find any time in my busy schedule to unpack properly.
Вы еще подеритесь.
I use this chest as a reading bench sometimes. Unlike most women, I just like to sit near the window on a cold autumn day under a warm blanket with a good book. It's just this weird quirk I have.
Жук, на сегодня я сучка Виркстова, он меня купил.
Nothing interesting about them. Well, one of them has a PhD in clinical virology, so I guess that's something.
Стоп, я кое-что забыл. Что забыл исправить. Я, кстати, Жук только прошел еще одну игру. Неплохую. Поделать я продажная сука. Сейчас, подождите секунду, тут вы чё? Исправить. Да, слушаю тебя, Жук. Давай. Я пока все равно не настроил IGE. Ну, I'm Project I'm Going In. У меня почему-то FPS вообще прям пипец проседает. Fall что-то знакомое. Так, сейчас. Тут надо подредактировать кое-что. У меня ссылочка. Я добавил себе ссылочку на донат другую. Сейчас, по идее, должна получше быть. Блять. Редактирование панели. Так. Вот. Так. Отправить. Это все жаловались, то что у меня донат хреновый. Раскладочка. Так. Ага, все. Ты настроил.
A cardboard box. I think this one is full of my rare bottle caps. It's pointless dedication from a bygone era, I know. I use this chest as a reading bench
Сериал на
sometimes.
люльке, что
Unlike
это
most
значит?
women, I just like to sit near the window on a cold autumn day under a warm blanket with a good book. It's just this weird quirk I have.
А я квесты в основном и фестраню.
Folium cadent. When was the last time I watered this? Oh, that's right, I didn't. It's really hanging in there. Ugh.
Опали листочки. Здравствуй, Милли.
It seems you had a nightmare.
I don't really remember.
That's all right.
А что за
miss.
фол?
Nightmares
Опишите
are
хотя бы,
best
что там.
forgotten.
I guess you're right. What are you doing here, Millie? Is everything okay?
Oh no, miss. Something terrible is happening down in Paper City. I came here as soon as I could. I wanted to warn you and your brother not to go there, but when we arrived, I could only find you.
What do you mean?
Miss, I'm afraid your brother is missing.
I have to go find Flint. Millie, you stay here and rest. I'll come and check up on you later.
Please, before you go around looking for your brother, miss, go and find Mr. Bear and ask him to come along. He's retired now, but he was always so fond of you. I'm sure he'll help you out. He may not be an easygoing man, but he has a kind heart.
Ted? I know where he is. He has a small office in my closet, but Ted and we can't work together anymore. Mostly because I'm still smart and driven and he's become a burnout.
I haven't seen him since he left the city. But whatever falling out you two had, I beg you to reconcile.
Okay, Millie, I'll go ask him. But I'm not sure if he'll even hear me out. We left off on a really bad note.
It's a shame you two aren't working together anymore. You were always such good friends.
Твоя
But
задача
for your
выжить.
sake, miss, please don't go wandering around alone. There is something else I haven't told you about. The reason I came all the way down here. There is this man that came down to Paper City a week ago. He's asking a lot of questions about you.
What man?
We call him the Red Man. There were a lot of fires down in the city this past week, ever since he showed up. The officials are burying their heads in the sand, while this man has an entire city, your city, miss, cowering in fear.
Well, Paper City Police Department isn't known for its heroic head-on approach to crime fighting.
The mayor and the commissioner have issued a citywide lockdown until all of this is sorted out. A lot of people are escaping the city. We managed to escape through the East Tunnel's maintenance route, but most of the exits are closed off now.
You said we escaped. Is someone else here with you?
The Mugshot boys helped me through the East Tunnel, bless their hearts. We arrived at Flint's room, but he wasn't there, so I came here to wake you up.
I have to go now, Millie. I'll be back as soon as I can to come check on you. Do you need anything?
I'm fine, little miss. I just need to rest is all. Please, before you go out, find Mr. Bear and ask him to come along.
И что он сделал? Он ее прошел?
Amber Ashworth, if I had a nickel for every time this broad got me into trouble, I'd be neck deep in nickels right now. Something was different this time. I could feel it in the air. Someone really put the scares on her. Despite her fragile appearance, Amber's a tough kid, so it was unusual to see her like this. She starts talking, and I start pretending I don't care. I told her I'm retired. For good this time.
Тогда скиньте еще какого года игра, чтобы я точно знал. По-моему, я
Fell on deaf ears again.
пишу про старый квест. Только.
Anyway, she starts talking about Millie, Paper City, her brother, and all that jazz. And I'm wondering how many times we've gone through this before. You see, we have this routine where she asks me for help, as she always does. And I play hard to get, as I always do. Eventually, I give in. We've done this so many times I've lost count. She knows the drill, and so do I. Might as well just hear her out. Her words ring through my office. They get stuck in this haze around my head, and then they get lost in the cold autumn rain outside, tapping on my window in this hypnotic manner. It's calming in a way, or is it the booze that makes me calm?
А, что-то такое видел.
Not much to do when you're retired, and hobbies were never my cup of tea. I know her standing in my doorway with her lady in distress shtick means bad news for me, and yet I know I'm in for it again. The sun is slowly setting and the rain gets heavy. The news said there will be a storm tonight.
Ну, что-то такое видел, но только я читал...
Hi, Ted. I heard you're
Cut the ceremony, doll. I ain't doing it.
doing what?
Whatever little plan you've schemed up this time to ruin my life. You're bad news, doll. Always were. Do me a solid this time and leave me out of it. I'm busy.
I knew you wouldn't help me. I only asked because Millie insisted you come along.
Millie, are we investigating old wives' tales now? It's getting late, doll. Shouldn't you be in bed?
I can't sleep with all this noise coming from my closet.
What the hell are you talking about? I was just sorting out my old case files.
Well, yeah, but you were flipping the pages really loudly, and
Yeah, nice try, doll. If you don't mind, I still have a lot of loud page flipping to do.
Oh my god, you're still mad at me? After all this time? I really need your help, and I kind of promised Millie I would ask you to come along.
Mad? Why would I be mad? I was almost thrown into a wood chipper thanks to you. I was lucky. One of the guys we investigated is in my birdwatching, poker and cigar club. And where were you? You ran off.
I was following a lead, somewhere else.
Yeah? What'd you found out?
Not much.
Not a goddamn thing. Listen, doll, I've got a nice little setup here. Lately, I've been doing some tailing work for jealous husbands down in the city. Bunch of nervous train wrecks, but the money is good. I grew tired of pulling bloated toys out of Dredge River. Our days of crime fighting are over. That whole thing, it's behind us. It belongs in the past. Capiche?
You've been practicing this speech, haven't you?
A little bit. How was it?
It was okay. The part about the bodies was a bit much.
I threw that in for dramatic effect. It wasn't in the original draft, though.
No, it was good. It gets the point across.
Does it really? You're still here, and I still have a lot of work to do.
Так, речь моя не прерывается, меня просто перебивают игровые персонажи. Не хочу, я хочу что-то сказать, но и тут начинается диалог, и я замолкаю. Я считаю про то, что это костюм поврежден, но дело в том, что и сам пилот внутри, там типа без сознания, и ты управляешь конкретно костюмом, то есть ты костюм со встроенным интеллектом, вот так вот. И насчет того, что хуй я и люльку пройду, я ее пройду. Вызов принят. Я ее пройду. Так, ты мне должен за аренду.
How about I just keep pretending your office isn't in my closet and you actually owe me rent?
That was kind of a cheap shot, doll. But I guess nothing ever comes for free. What's this nonsense all about, anyways?
So, according to Millie, a lot of things are happening down in Paper City lately.
What things?
Like all sorts of bad things. And there's this guy that's responsible.
Вызов
According to
принят.
Millie.
The mayor has issued a citywide lockdown. No one is allowed to leave or enter the city limits until all of this is sorted out. They've managed to escape through the East Tunnel maintenance route.
Вот вы,
But I think that's been closed off too.
They?
вы все равно скоро спать пойдете, а я, блин, вот поиграюсь в эту игрульку, наверное, часок. Потом скачаю фол и начну играть.
Yeah. Millie and the bird watchers of the world?
Просто рано на
The
стриме.
BWOW is here? but they all went north last month. It's yellow cardinal season and an early start. I mean, what? I never heard of those guys before. What in the hell are you talking about? Are you making this up?
Друг, я
Yeah,
говорю, я сразу вот в
sorry.
эту игрушку часок поиграю, которую я сейчас стримлю.
I know how much you don't like them.
Потом
What's not to
скачаю The Fall
Fact that they're
и начну
thieves,
сразу на
thugs,
стриме
they
играть.
literally stole a candy from a baby once.
But wasn't that baby an undercover cop?
Well, yeah, it was. But they didn't know that. Now, did they?
Anyways, they helped her escape the city through the East Tunnel, the one that leads to Flint's room, and she said he wasn't there. She believes he's gone missing. I need to go and check on Flint. Maybe he's still in the house, but Millie doesn't want me to go alone.
У меня
She
не
says it's
продается
possible for
еще.
the red man to have found an exit to my house. She's really
Ну
scared.
не прям сейчас, я
Wait,
говорю, я часок,
what red
я говорю, я час
She
примерно
was
где-то
telling me about
поиграю
this
в эту
man,
игру.
dressed completely
Где-то,
in
наверное,
red.
часов
He came down to Paper
часов
City
7
recently
начну.
and was asking questions about me.
Часов
He's asking questions
лучше
about
часов
you.
8, тогда
What's
у нас
so
алкоголь
interesting
начнут
about you?
продавать. Я закуплюсь алкоголем и часов 8
I'll have
начну
you
играть.
know, there are a lot of people out there who find me
Ну или
interesting.
я не знаю.
Millie is really scared of this man. I can't leave anything to chance. Will you help me out?
Whoa there, Sugar Cup. Even if I come along, and I'm still thinking that one over. I'm afraid a crucial component that'll help in our future investigation is missing.
Your hat?
No, I'm phasing that one out.
Your magnifier?
That's right, Dollface. Now be a good assistant and go find it for me.
I'm sorry, your assistant?
You know what I mean. Now get cracking.
Ну, я просто не пил сегодня весь день, и поэтому... и поэтому я не хочу спать.
Seems like Ted's onto something here. It makes this place look like a proper office. It makes this place look...
Бутылка.
left there for research purposes.
Клей. Взять.
I bet this glue will be useful. Better take it with me.
Так, что еще здесь есть? Окно.
Well, since this office is in my closet, that window there is for purely decorative purposes. Where's the light coming from, though?
В смысле подращу на вебку? Ты о чем? Маска. Джейсон.
It's my field hockey mask. My friend Jason wants to borrow it. As far as I'm concerned, he can have it. What's the worst that can happen?
Маска Джейсона. Пуанты.
What? Those must be Ted's. I really feel like I don't own enough shoes. And no, it's not a stereotype. It's just a fact.
Коробка.
I got this for Flint, with my own money. It's some guardian superhero dude. Very bleak and depressing story arc.
Нет, нет, я имею в виду дрочить на вебку.
These are my clothes. The colors are more on the
В
bright
дрочке-то я
side, but
про.
I can't help it. I love vivid colors.
Found my magnifier yet?
Nope, not yet. Do you really need it though?
Do you really need my help?
Okay, fair enough.
Да, понятно. Так, ну, наверное, лупа будет не здесь. Ой, мимо экран нажал. И ты что, не помнишь серию? Нет, это к жуку надо. Потому что жук у нас по Южному парку. А, это да. Это я видел еще.
I'll just pick this up. You never know when it might come in handy.
Это знаешь? Это как в этом было, как его... У моей подруги такое было. Она решила познакомиться с кем-то в чате.
Miss,
Ну, вот. Знаешь, это... Как его... как это называется-то, блин? Ну, типа, знаешь, по мобилке там пишется. Он говорит, сперва пишусь, вроде нормальный парень, короче, а хоп, он потом мне фотку своего члена присылают. И в чат-рулете также то, что там подруга бухая была, что-то грустное было, решила по этому веб-чату, чат-рулету поговорить, там, а там каждый там второй, короче, снимал штаны и дрочит там, или просто листает, а там все дрочат. В общем, так. Как-то так.
You said that this red man is asking questions about me. Why?
I'm not sure, but you might be in danger, miss. This man's done nothing but horrible things since he showed up in Paper City.
Да, бля, знаю вас, вы сами пишете ужас, кошмар, а на самом деле по-любому, наверное, как бы лицо свое не показывать, а в этом в чат-рулете как бы свои пенисы светите.
Can you tell me something more?
I'm afraid I don't know much, only stories here and there, plus what the paper has been covering. So far, I know he's been asking around about you, and that he's responsible for all the terrible things happening in the city lately. Miss, don't go wandering around.
Значит, лупа где-то должна здесь быть. Урф, я загибаю свое тело, упираясь ногами в стену. Ну окей. Смотри, не сломайся там от перенапряжения. Получается так, что я могу кончить себе в рот.
Nope. It's full of Ted's. It serves as a support for his head. Here we a truly fascinating.
Кончить себе в рот, это, конечно, ну да. Меня тут расстроили, сказали то, что у меня сперма горчит. И я расстроился. Царский нож, клей, батарейка.
It's filled with.
Я такой думаю, ну блин, как так? Мой
Come on.
Мое благородное семя и
I don't think so.
горчит. Ну ничего, подумал я.
It's where. This is my.
Вообще это благородная горчинка.
Oh, that's right. I remember playing with this a couple of days ago. It fell on the floor and the lens broke. I'll take the magnifier with me, but I better repair it before I return it to Ted.
Сломанная батарейка или армейский нож. Очки.
I don't really need glasses, but maybe they'll come in handy. Better take them with me just in case.
Жук, так мне сказали, то есть я не проверял. Он говорит, вообще горчит. Я говорю, блин, ну...
I broke my mom's glasses.
Ну,
I better
пожалуйста,
find use for
говорю.
this lens now. There we go. Now I just need a lens.
Говорит, пиво меньше пей, а то горькую у тебя. Я говорю, чё, блин, меньше
Voila!
пиво
A
пей.
perfect
Не,
crime. Ted will never.
отстой. Говорю, благородная горчинка, как в пиве. Все, отвяжись.
That's not with the lens missing, which I'm sure you broke recently. You've replaced the lens with your mom's glasses and glued them together with kids' glue.
That's preposterous. Never have I ever.
Okay, never mind. This will do, I guess. Let's head out.
Так вроде от пива наоборот сластит, я не знаю. Вот.
Like, oh my god, is it really? I want to. Can we take him out? I'm gonna call him Cookie and walk him every day and...
Yeah, no, it was a joke. No one would put a live dog in a sealed box with no air holes. Dum-dum.
You're just so mean.
Какому-то Флинтон.
Wait, it's locked. But why?
Закрыто.
This is mighty suspicious, doll. Wasn't there a hole in the study wall? You know, that one that you used to crawl through when you were younger.
You're right, Snoop. Maybe I can still fit through. It's worth checking out. A box filled with really just all the imaginable useful things I need right now to solve this mystery. Packed inside a single cardboard box and left in the middle of the hallway.
It's just closed, doll.
I know.
Так я только сказал то, что что у меня горчит, а не сластит. Здорово, Расти.
Hey there, Rust. It's been a while.
Sure has, Snoop. Still walking the beat?
Not lately. I finally took some time out to sort things out.
He's pretending he's retired. It takes a lot out of him, apparently.
Well, you couldn't have picked a worse time to retire, Snoop. Things are getting close to boiling point down in the city.
What's going on, Rust?
Wish I could tell you, Bear. I'm as clueless as the rest of them. One thing I know is that I was working at the steel mill one day. The damn place got blown up.
We've heard rumors about some red man. Know anything about that?
I sure do. He's the damn reason all this is happening, Bear. So this Red shows up down in PC. This was a week ago. He goes after the thugs first. Gathers information and such. No one thought nothing of it. Couple of beaten up lowlifes here and there. It's a common trait with these guys, you know? Then, the fire started. I hear a couple of guys down from the coal district gathered a posse, trying to corner this bird. No one heard from him since. And those guys are miners, Bear. They're as tough as nails.
Who is?
Those guys, Ted.
What kind of information is he after?
Well, here's the funny part, Snoop. I heard he was asking a lot of questions about our beloved Miss here. That's why I'm here. After Doris and the kids left the city, I figured I'd come here and make sure Amber stays safe. Now, don't you be dragging her on one of your ill-advised adventures, Bear.
Are you kidding me? Anyways, why would this guy be going around asking about her? You know anything about this, doll? Anyone whose life you're messing with? Besides mine, I mean. Angry boyfriend, perhaps?
Don't get smart. I never heard of this Red guy until tonight. Besides, you're the only man in my life, Bear.
Who's getting smart now? So, what kind of information is this guy after, Rust?
Haven't I told you about this already? He's asking about our little Miss here. Is he alright?
He's fine. He's just sleepy and grumpy and, like, totally not drunk.
Nah, I'm fine. I'm just sleepy and grumpy because she dragged me out in the middle of the night on some wild goose chase.
Nice to see you two are getting along after all these years.
Жук, вот ты говоришь там, типа, фу, блядь, хотя ладно, ребят, ты против ничего не имею, а на самом деле порой ты по пьяни тоже завернешь такое, блин. Какой пидрасти накрутить можешь, а теперь тут фукаешь. Не то... Чья б корова мычала, твоя б молчала. Бриклберри.
We've heard the city is in lockdown.
Sure is. It's been like that since the mill exploded. The official statement is that there was a gas leak down at the basement level. We all know better.
Это же и есть медведь.
So you think it wasn't an accident? You think someone is trying to cover something up?
I wouldn't go that far, miss. My suspicion is that the officials don't want to make a big deal out of it. Keep the folks at ease.
What about the mill owner, that Dietz fellow? He made any enemies
Ну
lately?
как, Жук, всё в
Filed
порядке?
a big insurance claim or something?
Nah, Bear. Mr. Dietz is a straight-up bird. Besides, his son was down at the mill when it happened. Kid got a little ear buzz is all.
Вообще-то, ну, стимуляция простаты, как бы это научный факт, можно от этого и заторчать. Так что я хрен его знаю. Мне вообще, как бы сказать, задолбиться противопоказано. У меня геморрой.
So no one leaves or enters the city at this point?
That's what the lockdown implies, Bear. Folks are still escaping, though. I hear some of them got here through the tunnels. Them mugshot boys were the first to flee, and poor old Millie. I hear she got here safe.
Millie's in my room. She's resting.
Bless your kind heart, little miss. I'll stay here in the hallway. Keep an eye out.
Can you do it, Rust? You seem kind of tired.
I ain't no bunny.
Ну, не сказал бы, что лечится,
Some buster
только
tries to pull
симптомы
a fast one on me. I'll give him a little chin
снимаются.
music before I drop a dime on him to the elbows.
What?
He's saying he can do it.
Не, ну это... Порой там зимой бывало, когда уж застуживал, то есть, так-то... Чтобы не беспокоит, периодически только, но дело в том, то, что он сложно лечится. Ну, там не только одной вены, там не одна вена, то есть, и это не совсем вены вздуваются, а там, скорее, полости наполняются кровью, вот, и воспаление, и это не очень приятно. Это не лечится, скорее, так быстро. А симптомы снялись, это не значит, что болезнь как бы вылечилась. Так что периодически дают о себе знать.
How'd you escape?
I used the east tunnel maintenance shaft, but the thing was getting close to collapsing. I think they closed it off completely after I got through.
Have you seen Flint, Rusty? Millie told me he might be missing.
I'm sorry, little miss. I'm afraid I haven't seen your brother. But I'm sure he's fine. Flint is a tough kid. Besides, no one has left or entered this room since I got here.
В тренажерку жопу качать. Это не сидячий образ жизни. Между прочим, как бы сказать, я каждый день километров по 20-25 наматывал спокойненько. Это не отсидячий образ жизни. Это я в армии, блин, сидел. Холодном. На каске сидел, на холодных этих деревяшках. Ходили через сутки в караул. А там, блин, как его... ну, ночью там примерно с 12 до 6. Особо так никто не ходит, не проверяет. Ну да, я ж тебе говорил, в 2006 году всех забирали, и меня тоже забрали.
You know anything about the Yellow King?
Not really. I guess they left the thing wide open, like open to interpretation. I personally didn't think much of it.
Well, we better get cracking. Catch you later, Rust.
Sure thing, Snoop.
Thank you, Rusty. Bye.
Bye, little miss. Don't worry about your brother. I'm sure he's alright.
Так что, жук, я еще вдвойне лох получается, потому что я служил 2 года, а не 1.
Please, whoever finds this log, I'm one of the developers, bear with me. I didn't want to do it. They've made me. Please send some... Oh no, I can hear him coming.
Забавная херня. Я один из разработчиков игры, а меня заставили.
Wow, that's just disturbing.
Yep.
Человек фортуны.
A book titled It's a Wonderful Lie, The Judicial System and How to Exploit It for Profit. So many stupid words. I hate boring books.
Ключик. Бери.
We'll have to find another way.
Что, нельзя взять ключ?
We'll have to find...
Крутануть глобус.
Let's take this bad boy for a spin.
Это не так круто оказалось. Открытая книга.
Lex injusta non
Закон
est
суров,
lex,
но это
funny made-up
закон.
words. Although they have a certain righteous ring to them.
Закон суров, но это закон, господи. Ну ладно, это все знают. Давай, Виркстов,
This chair
давай.
is so comfortable, but we don't have time to sit around. Well, Ted will probably need to at some point. He's getting old.
Huh? Ah, I wasn't listening. You just ramble on and on sometimes.
You didn't hear me 'cause you're old.
Стакан. Взять.
Highly breakable. Believe me, I know. Nothing interesting about it.
Тяжелые наркотики? Нет.
Just shy. I have a similar one in my
You have the same lamp in your room.
Такая же, они
It's
просто
just asset
повторили,
reuse.
использовали
Those
объект.
lazy artists.
Ленивые художники, забавно.
There's a number written underneath. 107. What does it mean?
10-7's the police code for an unconscious or a dead person.
That's a little grim.
I don't make the rules. I sure as hell don't follow them either.
It's growing from the sand.
Aren't you perceptive, doll? You should have been a detective.
And you should have been a 10-year-old girl, because you throw like one.
Забавно.
It's a decorative plaque of some sort, or an award
Я
for
бы хотел
wood
попробовать
chopping?
ЛСД
I
и
don't really
ДМТ.
know.
Но я не знаю, как
Looks
это найти.
expensive.
Да и дорого это. Наверное, не буду пробовать.
My grandpa's. I know you're not supposed to judge a book by its cover, but these look so boring. A
Книга.
book titled Indoctrination of Roman Dutch Law in the Courts of South Africa. Well, that makes no sense whatsoever. My grandpa's books. I know you're not.
Так. Тут какие-то отдельные книги есть.
A book titled Objection, Your Honor. The most commonly used phrases in TV courtroom dramas. I'll allow it.
Что такое?
I've always loved this painting. It looks familiar in a way. I feel like I've been there before.
Huh, yeah? How come you're not in it?
Да, почему что тебе на ней нет? Забавные шуточки. Так. Так, сука, я в анекдоте про старца пропитаю свои обои ЛСД. Хоть будет что пожрать на старости, так еще и по кайфу. Я не доживу до старости, я так думаю. Я, может, и доживу. Смотрим, как все сложится.
It's locked. I mean, of course it is. A save point. Nah, just kidding. What is this, Resident Evil? We have autosave, you dingus.
Спасибо.
I can see the tree outside our house. It's a willow tree. I know this because 2 years ago at the hospital, my mom told the doctor I fell from a willow tree. It was that one.
Забава. Кабинет. В этом кабинете получается... А, вон дыра же есть. Я за чатом ее не видел, блин.
This hole leads to Flint's room. It's covered in cobwebs, though. That's so gross. Go in, Ted, and check it out. I'll wait for you here.
I'm sorry, doll. As much as crawling through spider-infested holes sounds appealing to me, I have to pass. See, spiders tend to nest in my fur, and then I have to take a bath and go through this whole fumigation process. It's a mess.
Это будет тогда несложно. Все бабы умнее меня.
Are you even trying?
Ну не все это я преувеличил. Все нормальные бабы имеются. И меня.
It's so dark in here, Ted. I can't see anything.
The light is busted. We'll have to find a flashlight or something.
Фонарик надо найти.
An old clock. My grandfather bought this, or wanted in a duel at dawn. Can't really remember. It's a beautiful clock, though.
Пострашнее баб, короче, да, выбираешь по очкастей, которые там, знаешь, вот путаются раз в полгода, короче, они мои, да? Я все понял, к чему ты клонишь, жук. Не потому что я умная, а потому что там просто тёлочки с недотрахом.
This hole leads to Flint's room. It's covered in cobwebs, though. That's so gross. Go in.
I'm sorry. See, it's a map.
Only for looking, not for touching, according to... It looks expensive.
Судя по кино, да. Чё ж ты сам тогда в библиотеках не тусишь и не снимаешь там прекрасных мадемуазелей?
For when you get tired of... It's a tree, like the ones outside, only this one is inside. It's creepy. I don't like it.
Как так нет? Как так нет в
It's all
библиотеке?
serving as a...
Заоэлепей. Нихера, ты сам понял, что сказал? Ну ладно.
You mentioned something about...
There have been several fires already. Guess who's the main suspect? That's right. No one. They're all just accidents according to the Paper City's finest. That sorry bunch couldn't catch anyone unless they came downtown and cuffed themselves.
And file all the paperwork.
You said it.
Have you seen this red man?
No, I've heard stories, but that's it. I can see things going down. It's like the whole damn city is having a nightmare. Curfews, lockdowns, fires, families escaping in the middle of the night and so on.
Yeah, sounds bad.
Тяжело тебе живется теперь, да? Замнили о себе, что... Черт его знает.
That's
It's just
Yep.
А я вниз могу спуститься?
You use them to move up?
fascinating.
Почему я не могу туда сходить? Где-то должен быть фонарик. Нет, сундук не открывается, коробка тоже. Ящик.
Yes, yes, drawers.
Цветные карандаши? Нет. Как недавно встречался с девочкой 9 лет. Ты встречался с 9-летней девочкой, либо у тебя были отношения 9 лет? Поясни, пожалуйста, просто как-то странно написано.
I don't think so. Are you
Oh, so nice to see you two working together again. True friendship is never...
Okay, forget it. I'm going back to the office.
Mr. Bear, I know you wouldn't let little Miss wander around alone. Now, would you?
Why? Is your exaggeration after her?
Listen here, Mr. Bear. Little Miss needs your help. Her brother is missing. Now you clean yourself up, get your head straight, and help her out, or else.
Yeah, that's right, Mr. Bear.
Sure, gang up on me. Anyways, we should get going. I don't have all night.
Ну, в том плане то, что, ну, когда, знаешь, только начинается, как это называется, период, пубертатный период начинается, то тогда и хотелочка просыпается, и много чего глупых вещей можно сделать. Сэндвич?
It's a ham, bacon, lettuce, and mozzarella cheese sandwich on pimento bread. It's mounted on my wall, and it shines. So it's like a sandwich that's also kind of a lamp.
Чердак я не могу открыть, получается. На лестнице не могу зайти, темно, поймите, Эмбер, ничего. Значит, я должен искать все это. В кабинете. Ну, наверное, потому что, знаешь, раздолбили ее зад, то есть она такая думает: о, господи, еще один член в мою задницу, и у меня уже говно начнет вываливаться.
Hey, a flashlight. But there are no batteries inside.
There's bound to be some in the house.
We can ask Rusty if he'll give us one of his. I'll take the flashlight with me.
Нет, не в курсе.
This won't work. It usually takes 2.
Две батарейки, мне кажется, есть у того робота батарейка. Чё?
What the hell? What was that?
I don't know, Ted. Lights? Tricks?
Yeah, I guess. I'm getting too old for this.
Thing. This thing.
Yeah, sounds right.
Not really.
Расти, у тебя есть батарейка?
Rust, we need a big favor.
What's this about, Bear?
Понятно.
Rusty, we need a battery for our flashlight. We thought you could help us out.
Sure, I got batteries, but here's the problem, miss. If I give you a battery, I gotta shut down for the rest of the night, and I have to keep an eye out.
Can't you give us just one battery, Rusty? You'll still have a couple of them left, right?
Here's the thing, little miss. It's a closed circuit.
She knows. She's just playing on your soft side, Rust. We could take some of that edge off, Rust. Why don't you rest your eyes for a bit and let me and the doll here take over?
You? No offense, Bear. I respect you as much as anyone in Paper City, but this here is different. I don't think you could handle this red guy on your own. You should take care of Miss and Millie and leave the patrol to me.
Are you saying I'm not qualified for watch duty? We have to wrap this thing up, fast. There's a bottle of carrot juice in my desk that's longing for my return. We can keep an eye out for anyone suspicious in the meantime. Besides, you know I'm more than qualified. That nasty business from a couple of years ago, with them robots going missing. I was the one that brought that whole shady affair down, and you know it.
Не знаю.
Are you trying to play me, Bear? I know you had nothing to do with that. That thing went
Потому что
so
когда
high
их
up,
долбят
there's
зад,
no
они
chance in
скулят
hell
очень
Snoop
сильно,
like
а
you even got
собаки, и
close to
можно
wrapping
свалить
it
на
up.
собаку.
You seem to have blown a fuse there, Rust. It was me who cracked that case, and I can prove it. I have the case file and the credentials, handed to me by the commissioner in my office somewhere.
Okay, settle down there, Bear. Let's make a deal.
Я тоже об этом
You show me
думал,
the
но
credentials,
мне
and
кажется, это
I'll
как-то
handle the
маловероятно.
battery. It's not that I don't believe you. I just want to make sure you're not playing me is all.
Ted and Amber move away.
Oh my god, Ted, you're not supposed to read the brackets. A do-over?
Keep it rolling! We should get to my office, doll. There's an old file I have to find.
What's this whole deal about anyways? Why can't he just give us a battery? We can keep an eye out.
Rust is having a hard time coping with what happened. He worked in that mill for over 20 years, and now suddenly he's got nothing to do. Let's just do this to humor him.
Poor Rust. Okay, you're right. Let's find that file.
I think by the time this is over, we're going to meet a lot of people in his position.
Я не знаю, что такое клатч.
There should be an old file here somewhere. Nasty business from a couple of years ago. The Robot Union hired me to look into several cases of robot kidnappings.
I remember. That CEO of Illuminarium, Skinner, used robot parts to manufacture headlights at low prices.
Yep, I brought down that whole shady deal. Almost got shot in the process. Rust finds me unqualified for lookout duty. Probably thinks I'm a burnout.
You're not
Что-то
a burnout,
типа
Ted.
ridicule?
I mean, you were more driven before, but I understand you've had a lot on your mind lately. Anyways, I'm really glad you're with me on this one.
Sure thing, doll. What am I going to say no to you?
Thanks, Ted.
Don't mention it, partner.
There, is this it?
Yep, that's the one. Let's head back to that hothead robot.
Че-то хуя у тебя с рифмами. На самом деле, Жук, я не знаю. Я не очень люблю зад долбить. Это как-то, знаешь... Ничего особенного в этом нет. Только так. Чисто из-за того, что, ну, блин, знаешь, что им не очень приятно это.
There you go, buddy. Signed and authorized by Commissioner Locke himself. Anyways, we really need that battery now, Rust. Time's a factor here.
So it was you. I'll be damned. That was a big deal for us robots, you know? I always held you in high regard, Bear. But you just earned my utmost admiration, let me tell you. You can have my battery. I can use a little shut-eye, to be honest. Keep an eye out, and keep little Miss here safe. Oh, and check on Millie from time to time. Make sure she's alright.
Thanks, Rust. We won't let you down.
Thank you so much, Rusty. Get some sleep. We'll wake you up in the morning. Hey, I got it working.
Что такое? Да не знаю, на самом деле классику я больше люблю. Ну да, я так и понял, что это что это такое. Ну я не знаю, наверное, там
You should really know what this is.
дилдаки
Where I take
прятать,
also,
я
I
не
see.
знаю.
Nah, I'm pretty as it is. No, but nice try, Mom. No. This duster may come in handy. I'll take it with me just in case. Here's...
Я, кстати, из-за этой картинки не вижу, что там еще, блин, есть в этой комнате. Ну ладно.
What's happening? What is this? Doll, you seeing this?
I don't know, Ted. What was that?
It's fine. It's nothing, probably. It's the middle of the night and the light is playing tricks on us. Let's go.
Да, злые шутки играет освещение. Ну давай, говори там, откуда он появился. О, господи. Я не шарю в моде, извините.
There, I cleaned it up. Go crawl through.
Why don't you crawl through?
Obviously, I can't fit. Otherwise, I would totally do it.
Sure you would.
В смысле пет? Не знаю про историю сумок всяких.
The case was spinning out of control, so fast I had to hold onto my hat. Nothing made sense, and it was getting more twisted by the minute. We've come across an old buddy of mine, who has suddenly found himself out of purpose and place. The steel mill, where Rust worked for years, got blown to bits. Hundreds of hard-working, honest people lost their jobs overnight. The police are writing it off as an accident. Coincidentally, there were a lot of accidents this past week. The whole damn city was burning up and no one was doing anything about it. Did I pick the wrong time to get out of that dump? According to Rust and Millie, one man is responsible for all this mayhem. In 1 week, he's become a synonym for fear throughout the city, and police and thugs alike shuddering at the mention of his name. They call him the Red Man. I have a strong feeling in my gut. It's all somehow connected. My retirement, the fires, and the official cover-up. What happened to Flint, the Red Man. It's all leading to her. I feel she is the key to all of this. The last piece of the puzzle I have to solve. Does she know more than she's led me to believe? Or have I let my suspicions get the better of me? It's hard for me to admit this. It's also downright stupid. But I've let myself trust her over the years we've worked together. And I have to trust her now. Sooner or later, we'll find ourselves back in that hellhole city. This bond I have with her will be the only thread I'll have to hold on to when things go from bad to worse. In Paper City, all bets are off, but the stakes were never as high as now.
Да, кстати, надо кое-что сделать. Слушай, Алиса. Слушай, Алиса. Открой Яндекс браузер.
Уже слушаю.
Открой Яндекс браузер.
Окей, открываю. У Яндекс браузер.
Так. Покупки. Блин. Я не понимаю эти шутки про Южный парк. Нет, я не смотрю Южный парк уже хрен знает сколько. Просто как-то, ну блин, наскучило что ли. Ну как, не наскучило, ну, пересыщение был. Я вот не могу там смотреть, там, например, 300 серий подряд. Ну, насчет этого, это мне скидывал Добрый Жук посмотреть, вот, про песню Твика. Колесики автобусы кружат, кружат, кружат. Рыдал от смеха. Так, а теперь интересно. Так. Ну, пока тут жук просто отходит, мне тут кое-что надо поделать на фоне. Все равно пока никто не смотрит. Погоди секундочку. Так. Угу. Я смотрю, тут там это того. Да. Не волнуйся. Я сейчас кое-что должен просто сделать. У меня просто тут возникли кое-какие проблемы. Их надо решить. Это наступление. Так. Ой, черт. Так. Наступление утра. Ладно, я тоже пойду ебанутый килки. Бон аппетит. Я бы тоже ебанул, но мне нечего. Хм. Так. Один курит, другой килл пьет. Эх, это все. Хм. Так, как же это сделать? Так. Вот оно что. Вот оно что. Мгм. Мгм. Так, и... Мгм. М. Очень. Смотрите. Чего? Чего, Жук, ты там пишешь? Сейчас, просто. Ага. Ну все, я тут разобрался. Тут сыр-бор. Ладно, я пошел. Сачо.
I'll just sell this sword and buy some revives for later.
Ура.
I should tear.
Мгм.
I should tear. The size of this. It's a. We'll have to find another way. I had a feeling I'd find you two lurking around. How is it that whenever something fishy goes down, you two are peeking around the corner?
Save your monologues for the shower, Snoop. We didn't do it.
And what exactly didn't you do?
Whatever you're implying we did or didn't do.
So you did it.
It depends.
Depends on what.
If we did whatever you're hinting that we did, or for that matter didn't do, and if the answer might incriminate us to a certain degree, then as a fact, I can state that we didn't do it. See? But if not doing it, whatever it is you're implying we did or didn't do would put us in the same position as in the previous statement, considering it was true, then we certainly did do it.
This is going nowhere. If you weren't a crook, you could have had a career as a lawyer, although the two aren't mutually exclusive.
Yeah? Well, if you weren't a Snoop, you could have had a career as a drunk, although the two aren't mutually exclusive, see?
Don't act smart with me, lowlife. I'll take you downtown faster than you can say I'm guilty. Now start spilling the beans, or this friendly get-together might turn out ugly for you too. Where is Flint Ashworth?
Beats me. He wasn't here when we arrived. Is he missing?
No, I'm just asking because I have these 2 tickets for Wuthering Heights on ice.
Oh, it's just wonderful. The reviews are overwhelmingly positive.
Shut up, John. He's just pulling your leg.
So you're saying you had nothing to do with his disappearance?
Who do you take us for, Snoop? We ain't no kidnappers. The kid probably went to see his friends or something, see? Besides, he's a tough kid. I'm sure he's fine.
Sure, because kidnapping is way over the line for you two. It's one of the few things missing from your MO. Maybe you thought you should step up the game. Who put you up to it?
Whoa, as I said, we ain't no kidnappers, see? We may have our differences, you and I, but you know we would never go as far.
All right, you're off the hook. For now.
Я в этом не разбираюсь, но если что, я иногда смотрю Лану Рейн. Лана Рейн.
You two lowlifes heard anything about the Red Man?
We might have heard something. My memory's a bit fuzzy these days, see?
Well, if you cooperate, maybe I can forget about that nasty carrot smuggling operation you two are running on the west side of town.
Carrot smuggling? I don't know anything about no carrot smuggling, see? It's all for private use. My brother here's a big individual, and he needs his vitamins and such, see? Ain't that right, John?
Smuggling is such a strong word.
That's right, John.
So, why are you here exactly?
That's none of your business, Snoop.
Listen here, you lowlife. I know you operate on the west side these days. I've seen you down with your face in the mud coming out from those 24-hour carrot bars near the harbor. I know you've seen things. You two better start being useful, or else.
Oi, Copernicus, how about you take a long walk down the shore pier, see? We ain't seen nothing. We're just a couple of them hard-working individuals, see? We know our rights. We pay them taxes and such. What's a snoop like you even gonna do? You ain't a cop, see?
You got that right, pal. I ain't a cop. That just means I can throw a couple of knuckle sandwiches your way before I take you two lowlifes in. Not that anyone would care. I can just say I found you that way, or that the Reef King got to you before I did.
Maybe it's time you leave two exemplary citizens like us alone and find yourself someone else you can bother, see? I hear that crazy old coot's been chasing seagulls down at the harbor lately. Maybe he can help you, see?
CBG. Haven't seen him in a while. You're saying he knows something?
It's worth a shot, ain't it? It's not like you're getting anywhere with us. It's just that getting the information out of him might prove to be quite a task, see?
Don't worry about that. Me and him go back a long way. He'll talk to me. Why'd you escape the city?
Who says we
Давай,
escaped?
дочки.
Me and John just came to enjoy ourselves out in the country, see? We might take up fishing or hiking.
Я,
Yeah,
пожалуй,
those types of things.
Пройду этот
That's just
эпизод,
great
наверное,
news,
и
Jimmy.
завершу
I
тогда.
love it here. It's so relaxing.
Sure. And your escape had nothing to do with the recent activities regarding the Red Man?
What Red Man? Also, Snoop, Native American is the proper nomenclature, I do believe.
You know who I'm talking about, so stop playing dumb. Not you, big guy. I know you can't help it.
Help what? What are we talking about?
Forget it. I just don't get why you would protect someone that made you flee the city in the middle of the night.
Hold on there, Snoop. We're not protecting anyone. It's just that this guy, he's not your average sap, see?
Your memory's getting a bit better, eh?
Hey, we want to see this all sorted out as much as anyone. With all the folks leaving the city,
Sure.
it's bad for business.
Sure. I can only imagine. What do you know about him?
Not much, and the things we heard are mostly just stories. He's setting fires and whatnot down in the city. Wants to see it all burn. See? No one will stop this guy, Snoop. Not even you.
He's the reckoning this city was due for. He won't stop until everything is dust, and we lie forgotten in the sands of time.
What? What the hell are you talking about, John? Don't listen to him. He had a rough night.
Well, you two were useful as always. I have to go. When I come back, I hope, for your sake, nothing will be missing.
Besides the kid, you mean?
You trying to be funny, or you got the sudden urge to confess?
The first one, yeah.
Так я все
See you
равно с
later,
ним молчать
Snoop.
You
буду.
better believe it.
Мне не с
One
кем
more thing.
разговаривать.
You didn't find a key by any chance lying around the house.
Oh, yeah, we did. It was just lying on the floor.
That's what I thought. How about you hand it over to me? I'll keep it safe for you guys.
Sure thing, there you go. Now don't go telling people we never helped you. It's like we're partners now, see?
Sure.
Маленькое бюро нет. В основном я буду молчать чисто из-за того, что, ну, блин, так, какому-то родителю. Потому что
No.
разговаривать-то мне не с кем. Так буду что-то бормотать.
Those two clowns are in there, not being useful as always.
Did you ask them about Flint?
I did. They didn't know anything. I think they're just hiding from someone.
The Red
Мысли
Man?
леди.
That's my best bet, but who knows with those two?
So Flint's not in there?
No.
What should we do, Ted? We have to find him.
Well, We're not going to find him standing here.
Рыжая
We should
вообще
check other
пропала.
rooms. Maybe he's hiding somewhere. Mugshots gave me this key to your parents' room that they totally just found lying on the floor.
We
Хрен его
should start
знает.
there then.
Such forward ideas. You're going to be a fine detective one day.
Thanks, Bear.
Просто
You
пропала
too.
и все. А леди, ну, просто она меня задела, я сказал, ну, вали с
I
моего,
can't use that.
вали с моего канала. Все. Вот и нету ни леди, ни Сони. Соня сама по себе пропала. Ну ладно.
It's unlocked. Hope I don't get into trouble over this.
Аппарат. А, нажимайся взять.
I'll take this film strip with me. Maybe I can develop it later.
Не церемония, в смысле, блин. Да блин. У меня были причины.
My parents. Well,
А это был уже последний момент. Типа, блин, наверное, этого только и не хватало для полного счастья. Страшный дядька.
a painting of some guy. Let's name him Jeffrey. What do you think, Ted?
I don't, but he does look like a Jeffrey.
Jeffrey Creepy Face. His eyes would follow us around the room, if he had any.
Тяжелый пыльный
This thing,
штор.
it's like a. It looks like the thing, whatever.
Так, темная комната. Давай, удачи.
There we go. It was the number from the statue. Not a police code for anything, Mr. I don't follow no rules. Hey, these are the liquids for developing pictures. I'll take them with me.
Так, мусор.
Nothing to see here. Move along now, Amber. Yes, sir. Used for
Банка, бутылка, книга.
a
блин.
book. I guess develop.
Так, что-то все не то. Канистра тоже не то. Раковина не то. Второй бутылки не то. Ручка крана. Контейнеры.
Used to.
Пинцет. Вот. Пинцет тоже не
Used to-
взять.
Just some canisters filled with some.
Ладно, надо, короче, проявить это все. Для проявления.
There. We just need the empty photo thingy to put it in. We can get it from that machine over there.
You know how to use that thing.
Not yet, but I was voted most likely to figure stuff out in my school once.
Мгм.
I don't think so.
Как тогда ей пользоваться это? А, фотоувеличитель. Ящики не действует инструмент для проверки фотографий. Фотоувеличитель. Окей, фотоувеличитель, так фотоувеличитель.
Nothing happened. Just a bunch. You put a film inside, and then it projects onto some piece of paper that you bathe, and you get photos.
Клейкая лента, может быть, подойдет. Хотя не уверен. Бумажки
I'll
нужны
take this
какие-то.
tape with me. I can use it to tape Ted to a flagpole.
Не хватает бумаги, что ли? Драви на бутылке, раковина.
It has
Мензурка. А бумаги нет. Давай используем. Наверное, фотобумага нужна.
Nothing happened. There's something missing.
Бумагу нужна. Ведь бумагу.
Neatly folded in half and
Шифоньер. Пластиковый чехол.
it's plastic wrap for your clothes. For some reason.
Кожаный стул. Ковер, может? Нет, не ковер. На кровати тоже ничего. Ну, пойду в коридор. Может, на столе там бумага. Хотя надо там сейф посмотреть.
Well, it looks highly cuttable. Is that a word? Cuttable?
Разрезабельный швейцарский английский нож.
I'll take it with me. Maybe Millie can tell me something more about it.
Милли.
Any leads on the missing kid?
That's classified.
Nothing useful. I faintly remember my old man. He was sitting on a bar stool just drinking. After a while, the waiters would just chuck him out the back into a dumpster.
Обратно свалку. Ладно. Вроде бы. И, блин. Открытая книга только. Коробка сигар.
Ew, cigars are gross. Of all the places in the world, the flavor country seems least appealing to me.
Пойду допрошу Милли. Может быть, это что-то триггернет?
Millie, we found this piece of red cloth in Flint's room. We thought you could tell us something more about it.
I'm afraid I don't recognize this particular fabric, but by the feel of it, it feels like a firefighter's uniform. I'm sorry, but that's as much as I can tell.
A firefighter's uniform. This is getting stranger by the minute. What do you make of this doll?
I honestly don't know, Ted. I'm a bit shaken up at the moment. I have to go find Mom and Dad. Whoever this red man is, he's done something to Flint.
Please don't get your parents involved again. I suggest we head out to Paper City and see what we can dig up on this guy. We can go down to the docks and talk to CBG. He's bound to know something.
Чел баритон такой. Я бы ему дал. Ну да, голос прикольный у него. Карандаши, вчерашний ужин. Нет. Фотобумаги у меня нет.
I can't use...
Это тогда должна быть она. В каком-то ящике, может. Или еще раз в сейфе посмотреть надо. Ты же вроде ушел. Звучит немножко ужасно.
reserved for douching out at college.
Вет колледжа там пригодится. Ну не знаю, я люблю бутерброды с салом, например, а чай я тоже люблю сладкий. И так что могу бутерброды сделать с салом, а пить сладкий чай. И мне будет нормально.
I don't like pillows. I'm far too rugged for such comfort.
Слишком сырой для комфорта. Серьезно. Ну-ка, заткнись, Алиса. Тань.
Хорошо.
Any leads on the missing kid yet?
That's classified. You two remembered something.
Nothing useful, probably. I faintly remember my old man. He was sitting on a bar stool just drinking away, and after a while the waiters would just chuck him out the back into a dumpster.
Тише тогда взять фотобумагу.
It's mostly filled with boring paperwork.
We'll have to find another.
There's a small key up there. It looks lonely.
I guess you could say it's just hanging around.
Просто отвисает, да. Хорошая фразочка.
Come on. I don't think so. I don't think... Do what with it?
Давай, удачи на этот раз. Надеюсь, у тебя это получится, потому что спать нужно. Блин, швабру не взять. Нужно взять швабру какую-нибудь, либо что-то длинное. Зачем мне тогда меч? Я вообще на чердак могу попасть? Я видел там чердак, но почему я не могу, например, залезть туда?
A door that leads to the attic. No, really, that's all there is to it. It leads to the attic, hence the name, the attic door. It's locked.
Закрыт. Так. Меч, клейкая лента.
Are you even... Are you...
Ткань разрезать. Туалетная бумага.
Classic TP, found in most bathrooms. What's there left to say that hasn't been published in Science Weekly already? Am I right?
Таблетки нет. Шкафчик.
It's full of bathroom stuff.
Полотенца нет. Шкафчик нет.
No, but nice try, Mom. I'm not going through trash. It's just my work ethic.
You should really know what this is by now, buddy.
It's where I take long showers and contemplate life. Also, I sing.
И пою. Блин.
A painting on the floor. Trying to get out of town, eh? You owe money to the art community. Listen here, man. I'll cut you a deal. I'll take on your debt and pay those money-grubbing watercolor pushers. Maybe I'll call you on your debt sometime. Maybe not. What do you say? Beats living on the run.
Забавная маленькая девочка.
That's just...
It's just...
Yep, it's...
По лестнице не спуститься, значит где-то что-то должно быть. Комната Эмбер, например, или не знаю зачем. Мне меч, например, вот этот.
Do what with it? I can't use that. I can't use. can't
Блин, так.
Come on.
Ладно. Это должно уже быть. Ящик, книги, лампа, цветные карандаши, блин. По биологии, радио. Картины, подушка. Не сдвинется.
Just my stuff. I still have an unpacked prop.
Просто мои вещи.
Are you even trying?
Но не хочет
I can't
идти в шкаф. Ладно, буду говорить с Милли, может, что расскажет.
Be careful, you two.
Просто будь осторожен. Ну ладно. С кроликами тоже не поговорить. Курок, часы, коробки. Комната Флинта. Я могу войти, кстати, в комнату Флинта?
Wait, it's locked. But
Я могу только через дыру это пройти, интересно. Книга. Не могу потянуть. Книги, книга. Глобус. Книга. Нет, тоже не могу
a
потянуть.
book titled So, You Did It. Life After Confessing. I guess it's not. It looks pretty. The sand, I bet, came from somewhere far.
That dim-witted boy sells these down at the local market. So the sand probably came from...
Nope, somewhere far away. Maybe some desert.
Sure, the desert.
Само собой, из пустыни.
I just. If I fail.
Sure, are that...
Hey, I'm only 10 years.
Так, в бюро больше ничего.
It's most.
Да блин, да тут больше.
It's growing from the sand.
Aren't you perceptive?
And you should have been a 10-year-old girl, because you throw like one.
Угу. Нет, комнату я открыть не могу, это.
Is it a monkey? I'm really bad.
Разные бумаги.
Empty sheets of paper spread across the table surface. What future will they ever become?
Станет ли они книгой? Нет. Значит, не надо эти... Не просто бумаг, коробочка оригами, пакет, конфет, стакан, книга, машинка.
What is this? A car for ants?
Значит, не берет. Значит, я должен искать это в той комнате. Ну, буду искать, значит. Буду искать.
I feel like these should grow in a pond. I could be wrong.
Wasn't there another room here somewhere? Wasn't there another...
Ну да, это было. Я же уже там был. Ты думаешь, Тед?
Shouldn't you submerge that empty image in some liquids? Isn't that how this thing works?
A book titled, I Guess Developers Are Dummies. This book is a good investment. An undeveloped roll of film. For storing preserves and other stuff.
Но я ничего не могу использовать как бумагу.
Come on. Are you even...
О, вот. Непроявленное изображение. Чё я тут хожу? Из-за чата не видно было и все.
There. Is it over? Is that it?
Looks the same to me.
Some detective you are. Obviously something happened. We need to use the developing liquids now, and then we get the photo.
Давай, иди, маленькая девочка.
Oh my god, Ted. That's him. That's the red man. He's in my house.
Okay, calm down. That could be anyone.
Oh, no, it's him. He's in my house and he did something to Flint. I have to find Mom and Dad.
Wait, don't be so rash. There's probably an explanation for this.
We found a piece of his robe earlier and now this photo.
Don't get your parents involved, doll. They're having a hard time as it is. This could be just a prank is all I'm saying. We should get back to Millie and see if she can tell us something about the fabric.
Yeah, you're right. We have to wait, though. The room is locked by a mechanism connected to that machine over there, and it will unlock in a couple of minutes. My dad made it like this so no one would barge in and light up the room when he's developing photos.
Alright, so we wait. So, how have you been lately?
Да, прикольно. Я играю красным человеком, я убью главную героиню. Не хочешь? Кабинет? Нет, не заходит. Ну, в каком-то темпе сразу зашел. Напасть, конечно же. И посмотрим, что там стало с Милли.
Oh no, Ted, it's Millie.
Damn it.
Why would somebody do this? She was just a sweet old woman. She hasn't done nothing wrong to anyone. Poor Millie. I've had her since I was 5, almost as long as...
Me, yeah, I know. Doll, what do you think we should do now?
I honestly don't know. Ted, I'm a bit shaken up at the moment. I have to go find Mom and Dad. Whoever this red man is, he's done something to Flint.
Please, don't get your parents involved again. I suggest we head out to Paper City and see what we can dig up on this guy. We can go down to the docks and talk to CBG. He's bound to know something.
Again? What do you mean?
What? I don't know. We should get moving. Is there any entrance to the city we can use at the moment?
There's one in the attic. Maybe we can use that one.
Yeah, good idea. Let's head out.
Poor Millie. This is our fault, you know. We told Rusty we'd keep an eye out, and now she's dead. We've let her down.
Hey, this is not your fault. That red freak did this. Believe me when I say this, doll. You can't save everyone all the time. People die. That's just how the dice roll. All you can do at times like these is keep your head up. Think of the fond memories you have of her, and just keep going. We'll get that red bastard sooner or later. That's my promise to you.
I know, it's just...
It's sad, I know, but life gets sad sometimes. You just have to pull through, and happiness will find you again. Now let's go. We've still got a case to solve, and somebody's got to pay for this.
Деревяшка. Теперь-то я смогу достать с помощью деревяшки ключик.
I'll take it with me. With some proper crafting, it can be used to access things out of my reach.
Идет ключ. Первым делом.
Do what with it? I can't use that. This won't work. Do what with it? Come on.
Что не так?
This won't... I can't use that. I don't think so. I don't think so. Are you even...
Блин, я думал то, что можно...
Come on.
Блин. Если есть ключ... По крайней мере, есть у меня палка. Ладно, смотрю еще что-нибудь. Место преступления. Ключик не достал.
No point in dragging her around. It's also disrespectful. I'll come back after all this is over and bury her back in the yard, underneath the pines. It's the most peaceful place in the world.
Гость.
I'll just take the nail with me. The uses for it are practically endless. Do what with it?
Блин. Я ничего не понимаю тогда.
Do what with... This won't work. I can't use...
Гвоздик, подушки. Нет. Ну, закрыто. Или... Может, гвоздиком я смогу открыть вот эту вот штуку. Маленький гвоздик. Да, смог открыть.
That actually worked? You just unlocked something with an old rusty nail? How convenient is that? That's just lazy writing.
Don't be such a negative Nancy, Snoop. Of course it worked. My genius knows no bounds.
Ну да.
Yay, I got the hook thingy. I bet this will be super useful, like really soon.
Так.
This won't hold on its own. There, now I can have higher aspirations.
И первым делом я хочу достать ключ. Ключ только откуда он? От комнаты Флинт?
I'll take this key with me, just in case. It's always good to have keys around.
Так. Насос, по идее, только пердак. Проверить только ключик. Двери Флинта. Ключ от столика. Видимо, на чердаке. Я никакого закрытого столика не видел.
Millie, Rust, and the mugshots all escaped through the east tunnel. It's closed off now. We've heard from several sources now that the police commissioner had ordered a lockdown. I was starting to wonder, was it to keep everyone at bay till they catch the person responsible? Or was it to maybe keep someone out? It's too big of a coincidence that all of this started to happen at the same time I left the city, and now I find myself unable to return. I've come across the Mugshot brothers, but as expected, they were uncooperative. Wise guys. Reasoning with them is a fruitless effort. However, the little information I got from them could be useful later. They seem nervous. I mean, more than usual. We found some clues around the house that could help us find Flint, but so far, everything is leading nowhere. I've examined the evidence myself, but can't connect the dots yet. It seems appropriate that the last case in my career would be like this. Everyone knows the story. The detective only has a couple of days till retirement, but then the lady in distress shows up and begs him to help her out. He decides, against all reason, to do this one last thing, but the case proves to be his hardest yet. Somewhere down the line, the detective gets shot. Fade to black. We had a run-in with the main suspect, the man in the red hood. Unfortunately, we were too late. It's sad what happened to Millie, and Amber really lost it for a moment. I did all I could, and gave her a promise that I'd catch the man responsible. It's not much, but it's the least I can do. We had to table all of our options, and we decided to go back to Paper City. I have an informant there that could know some things, and that's our best bet at the moment. Red, it seems, wants to get to Amber, so I figured I'd draw him out. Best place to do that is the city. I need to level the field, coordinate with the police, and to set a trap. After we get him cornered, I'll make him talk, and we'll find out what happened to Flint. Let's just hope it's not too late.
Да, вот вижу справа столик.
It's locked. Hey, the key fits. Let's see what we have in here.
Как он чернил?
I'll take the ink with me. If we wake up in 1789 tomorrow, I'll be all set. The convertible of desk.
Блин, все.
It's filled with attic stuff, Christmas decorations and whatnot. Good evening, officer.
Oh, my God, Miss Ashworth, is that really you? I must say, I've only seen you in the papers, but you look even better in person.
Stop, you're going to make me blush. Oops, too late. No, but seriously, officer.
Burke, Miss Ashworth, but you can call me Brian.
Okay, Brian, we need to enter the city. You see, we're working on this case and we need to find a friend of ours. He might know some things.
I'm terribly sorry, Miss Ashworth. I'm afraid no one is allowed to enter the city at this point. Not even a beloved and well-known celebrity such as yourself. I'm so sorry.
Well...
So sorry.
That's okay.
So sorry.
Aren't you a bit young to be a policeman?
Police officer, actually. I'm fresh out of the academy, but I'm planning to make detective in a couple of years.
Well, that's ambitious.
Is that a fake mustache?
No.
It is! It just fell on the floor.
Well, this is embarrassing. I'm sorry. Everyone at the station has a mustache these days, and I just can't seem to grow one myself. My fiance even makes fun of me sometimes.
Well, I think you look just dashing without a mustache. It makes you look younger.
Thank you kindly, miss.
That's a tough deal, kid. You'll have a hard time becoming a detective if you don't have a mustache.
But you don't have one, Mr. Bear.
I'm a private snoop, Jimmy. I don't need to fit in. I walk my beat alone.
Oh my god!
Can't you make an exception to let us pass? Just this once.
Mr. Bear, as much as I admire both you and Miss Amber, seriously, I'm a huge fan, but orders are still orders. Things are getting really bad down in the city. If anything were to happen to Miss Amber, I could never forgive myself.
Dave, who ordered this lockdown?
The state officials. Mayor Mills himself signed the decree. I'm afraid without the mayor's signature, no one is allowed to enter or leave the city at the moment. And it's Brian, sir.
And how come the city is on lockdown anyways?
I'm afraid I'm not in a position to discuss such matters, Mr. Bear. Terribly sorry.
Stevie, do you know anything about the Red Man?
I'm sorry, Mr. Bear. I really can't discuss such matters. I will tell you one thing, though. The word on the street is that the suspect, codename Red, is asking a lot of questions about Miss Ashworth.
What kind of questions? What's so interesting about Amber anyways?
Hey.
Don't worry, Miss Ashworth. You're the most interesting person I know. If I was a crazy lunatic with an agenda, I'd stalk you too.
Aw, that's so cute. Thank you, Brian.
Oh no, now I'm blushing.
I just have to interrupt, whatever this is. Jerry, what kind of information is Red after?
It's Brian, sir, and I'm afraid I don't really know much about the subject. Only what I hear from the fellow police officers here and there. Besides, I'm not in a position
to discuss such matters. Yeah, I know. You haven't seen Flint Ashworth by any chance?
Miss Ashworth's brother?
That's right. Have you seen him?
I'm sorry, Mr. Bear. I'm confused.
That's understandable, son. You're a Paper City police officer. Never mind that now. So, what is it we need to do in order to enter the city?
Well, I suppose you would have to get clearance, signed by Mayor Mills himself.
And he'll just sign this clearance, no questions asked.
Normally, no. I don't think so. But since you're in the company of the beautiful and talented Miss Amber, I'm sure the mayor will make an exception.
I'll have to get the mayor on the phone to sort this thing out.
You think he'll let us enter the city?
I really don't know, but that drunk owes me a couple of favors. It's time to call him up on it. To the Batcave.
To the Batcave. Отлично.
Mayor's office.
Hello there, doll. This is Teddy Bear. You may know me from such cases as saving the mayor's ass on several occasions. I've also set you up with a buddy of mine that one time.
Of course, Mr. Bear, I know who you are. Are you looking to speak with the mayor, Mr. Bear? Because I'm afraid he's not in at the moment. Can I take a message?
No, I have to talk to the mayor personally. It's important. When will the mayor be back?
The mayor should be in first thing in the morning, Mr. Bear.
Okay, never mind. Thanks anyway, doll. He's not in, and we don't have time to sit around and wait till he sobers up. We'll have to find another way.
Hey, what if we made the clearance ourselves?
That's falsifying government papers, doll. I like it. There should be some stationery around here. Give me a minute. Have a drink while you wait.
A drink of what? Make-believe water?
Never mind. Here it is. There. Now we just need something to use as a stamp. And we need to falsify the signature. You're an artist of sorts. You can do this, right?
Not really. I could probably make a stamp out of something, but I can't falsify the signature.
Fine. I'll get those two goons to do it.
The mugshots? You think they'll help you?
Don't worry. My right knuckle can be very persuasive.
Окей, ладно. Сделать печать.
I can't use that.
Нет?
Come on.
Нет.
used for not washing your... Where's the money, Lebowski? Nah. Lots of creams and powders intended to make you look presentable when applying for a low-income 9-to-5 position to grind away the days. I don't really know what all that means. I picked it up in a movie once.
Кремы там, блин. Но мне бы мыло. Из мыла я бы сделал печать. Стоп. Может тогда сперва подпись получить. Так. Подпись. Блин, обламывают, когда он должен там пройти через всю эту дрянь и так далее.
Any leads on the missing kid?
That's classified.
Nothing useful. I faintly remember my old man. He was after.
I need your help, lowlifes. I've got this fake clearance to enter the city, and I need you to falsify the mayor's signature.
And what makes you think we're the right guys for this? Do we look like counterfeiters to you?
Yeah, you sure do.
Yeah, we can do this. But again, what's in it for us?
You better do it if you ever want to play the clarinet again.
What does that even mean?
What do you think? It means I'm going to confiscate your clarinet.
Oh no, not the clarinet, Jimmy.
Would you do it for Amber?
I would do it for Miss. But something tells me you're just dropping names to get us to agree.
She's with me, and she needs your help.
Oh yeah? She sure lost a lot of weight, or you finally lost your mind, 'cause I can't see you.
She's in the other room. She couldn't squeeze through.
I'll cut you a deal, Snoop. You bring me proof that little Miss is with you, and I'll falsify this report card of yours.
You mean the clearance?
What? Yeah, the clearance.
I'll be back.
Sure thing, Arnold.
I'll be back.
You got it?
No, they don't have anything to write with. You have your pencils with you?
Here you go, but be sure to get them back.
I'll be right back. There, does this qualify as proof to you? Now, show some integrity for once in your life and do this thing.
Whoa there! Are these the creator's tools? Where did a Snoop like you get these?
The Muffin Man gave them to me.
The Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man. Amber gave them to me, obviously. They have her initials and everything.
All right there, Snoop. Don't get all riled up. Show me that land deal you want falsified.
You mean the clearance?
What? Yeah, sure, the clearance. There. Now, if you don't mind, me and John have some business to attend to. So, how about you hit the old dusty trail?
Осталось только печать. Где печать взять? Что делать? Кстати, могу ли я поднять фальшивые усы?
There, all sorted out.
You didn't hurt them, did you?
I sure did. Lowlifes like that only understand one kind of language.
Oh no, Ted. Why are you always so mean to them?
What? No, it's expected with those two. Never mind that now. I got it sorted. Let's head back to that cop boyfriend of yours.
Ну, печать-то я не сделал. Ладно, может быть, хватит и подписи. Усы поднять нельзя. Ну ладно.
Do what with it?
Good evening, Miss Ashworth, Mr. Ted. Got that clearance yet?
Is he making fun of us? I can't tell.
Not yet. We're working on it, Brian.
А, вот свечка-то, блин, ёшкин кот. Блин, надо чат убирать, блин. Ну ладно.
I'll take it with me, just in case. Maybe I'll need to read in the dark at some point or something. There, now I got a stamp. All I need now is some ink. Messy. Hopefully I won't get it all over my pockets. All done. Wow, forging documents is a lot of work.
Почти настоящий пропуск.
Here you go, Mike. Signed by Jim. Mayor Mills himself.
Yes, here it is, and it's like totally real and not at all fake.
Well, everything seems to check out. Wait a minute. And enjoy the scenery, Miss Amber, Mr. Ted. It's a beautiful view of the city from here. Have a nice night.
You too, Brian.
Good night, Byron.
Бумажный город.
Alright, I guess we're going back there. You ready, Ted?
Give me a minute. I thought I left that place for good, you know. What about you? You haven't been there in some time, doll.
Yeah, I think so. Besides, we have a case to solve.
You're right. Let's go.
It kind of feels like going home.
God damn it. It really does.
Ted, I never asked you. What happened to your former partner?
He grew up.
Вырос. Забавно. Конец первого эпизода. Короткий эпизод. Второй и третий заключительный. Ну, я пока остановлюсь. Дальше не буду пока мучиться. Так, всем спасибо, кто заходил, кто смотрел. Так. Еще раз донат. Удачи, peace.